Hello. Hi. Okay, I think we're live. Hi, welcome to the social hour with me. Social hour, aka, oh God, what the hell is she up to now? And what am I up to now? I was just tidying up, you know, doing a little before I go live, and open the curtain a little bit, and then I see this guy, and he is dying of thirst. So, and it's like time to, go live. So I quickly ran and grabbed my little handy dandy um, watering can, and before I sit down and we start creating, I just gave it a little drink. So, how is everybody doing today? I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that everybody's fine. If you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know. Who do we have here today? Um, Impromptu live stream. So I don't know. Yeah, come and hang out with me as I live my daily life. I don't know. I've had this. Okay, here's the deal, right? So I've had this idea or thought of. I want to go back to doing more like public live streams, or specifically like on my Facebook, on my YouTube, and things like that, just to kind of like, I don't know, like behind the scenes content, behind the scenes stuff, behind the I don't know, like not without the script, without a specific schedule, without anything like that. I've been kind of just like really needing I don't know, I want to connect with you guys again because it's been so long. um we used to do this kind of thing, right? Over here on my channel and on my Facebook page and everywhere. Hi Fiona, hello from Georgia. DMCG040 YouTube. Hi, I don't know your name, and your username is hella long, so tell us your name. I can't guarantee that I will remember it straight away, but I will try. So, yeah, I've been kind of, I don't know, feeling like I don't know. Like I know I host classes on Patreon, which I am taking a little break from at the moment, and I don't know, as some of you may or may not know, the past like 6 months ish. Now there's been a lot of changes in my life. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have kind of, So it's in a sense, it's not like I'm starting over, but I'm kind of in a place where I'm trying to find a different way of doing things. Like a change needs to happen, and yeah. So without getting to I don't know into it. I'm sure we'll get into it at some point. If you don't follow me often or don't like kind of interact with me on a personal level, then get used to it. Get used to it. Anywho, hi Sue, how are you? Okay, so what are we doing here today? So today we are going to, I think this is the hot air balloon that I started in the live stream on Saturday, my another impromptu live stream, um, where I kind of filled in for people that weren't able to be there for the Crafty Anarchy hop, around the world hop. And so I started this hot air balloon. I got off the live stream. I carried on painting it, and I figured, I don't know if you saw the first part. If you haven't, go back. Not right now, but after this live stream, go back to my YouTube channel and the live stream before this is where I did kind of the rest of it. But yeah, so for those of you that were there, I applied the stencil, raised stencil, but I applied it after we did the decoupage and the MDF thing, and so it was kind of like not close enough to the hot air balloon, and then as I was painting it and trying to make it work, I just, yeah, I don't know, I didn't like the way that it looked, and then I was looking for what else can we try, what else can we do here, and you know what, I figured I found my Pentart fiber paste, and I had this product on the shelf for, I want to say 5-6 months, I think, at least, minimum, yeah, maybe longer, and I hadn't tried it yet, so I was like, you know what, this is not an orb, whatever that is flying around, it's dust. That tells you everything you need to know about how dusty my house is. Anyways, so fiber paste, and I've never used it before, so I was like, you know what, again, like these things, these like melty look is almost like it's slowly becoming my signature look, I think, and so I wanted to try and create it with fiber paste. And if you haven't tried fiber paste, it's like this, so wait, where's the camera, it kind of looks a bit like this, it has like actual like fibers inside of it, so it's really cool. It almost looks like it reminds me of, you know, rice paper itself, right? It has those fibers on the inside, but they're like flattened out, and so this is, it kind of like has that same feel to it. It's very textured. So yeah, and now it's dry, and if I just sit down and, or rather, if I don't make the time to actually sit down and finish it, or start working on it, it's not going to happen, and it's going to be another one of those projects that are just going to gradually travel and make their way over to the naughty shelf. And then, you know, the naughty shelf projects can stay on there for forever. So yeah, I think what where we're gonna go with this is I want to get some colors going here, close to what is on the rice paper, to almost make it look like it's melting out or melting off, right? I don't know, we'll see, we'll see what happens. Hello, right, okay, so hang on 1 second, I need to catch up on comment. Sweet peas crafting in the books, hi. My friend, yes, it's been a long time, I'm sure you remember me, Alana. I do remember you, Alana. How are you, my lovely? How are you, my lovely? How are you doing? Dina, hello Dina. Hi Wendy. Avoiding paperwork and get to catch you live. You know what? Worth it. Fiona, I love that balloon and the emergence. Can't wait for mine to arrive from Leanne, along with quite a few others. From the new release. Lol. Yeah. Me too, me too. I mean, I have quite a few papers from the new release, but can't have enough of them. Need more. My inner gremlin is like, more, more. Okay. Hi, Blanche, how are you? The naughty shelf, indeed, the naughty shelf. It's where projects go to either die or stay there indefinitely until they speak to me, which can take months, years. I have a whole box. My naughty shelf has actually like traveled over into my bedroom now, and I have a shelf for like all of the unfinished projects. But then I also on the shelf next to it, I have a whole box filled with projects that I did actually complete, but I really don't like them. I don't like the way that they turned out. Some of them I've posted, some of them I haven't. You know, some of them are from like years ago when I first started, and I never like I can't post them up for sale because I don't feel like they're not up to standard in some way. Either it's my personal, just that like I'm not happy with the way that it turned out, or you know, maybe like I haven't painted the back, or I haven't applied enough varnish onto it, or something like that with them, right? um and I saved them all and put them into a box, and I think that may be one of those that we're going to be kind of looking at in the near future as well, because I want to get them sorted, like either repaint or redo completely, or you know, whatever. And I think, I don't know, could be some good like inspiration for all of us if we all sit down and take care of our unloved projects um, at some point. Every now and then, you know, we pick one up and we we, we give it what it deserves. um I have ones that move on unfinished. That as well. Catherine, hi from Australia. I can't sleep. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope that. Okay. In the best possible way, I hope that I won't be sending you off to sleep. um, hello, Evgenia. Hello. Knew you would both have. Oh, lovely. I didn't know that you have the same haircut. My name is Daphne. So glad you're alive. Loving your work. Oh, hi, Daphne. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you're here. We need a naughty storage room to clean out the pieces. I know, right? At this point, like they like some of them deserve a special room. Uh, de Marcia, I in wet Devon. Hi, Marcia. It's wet for you, and it is like it was literally snowing here. Like 30 minutes ago, I looked outside and there's snowflakes floating in the air. I'm like, excuse me, it's March. What are you doing here? Um, Hi, Nikki from Germany. Hi. How are you today? What is it like in Germany today? How are things in Germany? So, okay, right. I made a coffee, and you know what? Because I was like trying to move things out of the way here. Um, I didn't bring it over because you know, spillages. I'm very prone to spillages, as it turns out. Um, yeah, I didn't bring it over, and then I forgot about it. Okay, but at least I watered the plant. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Thankfully, it's still quite warm. Okay. Are you still posting on your YouTube channel, Jimmy? Not really. I haven't really done like pre-recorded tutorials in quite some time. I used to, like, while I was still on Finnabar's design team, I used to create video tutorials every month. Some of them you will find over on Finnabar Studio, Finnabar Art Studio, I want to say, channel. Some of them you will find on mine as well when I had the time to post them to both. But to be perfectly honest with you, here's the thing with my YouTube channel. I went through a long period of time where I was very inspired, and I was very driven to post. I had a lot of things to kind of put out there, right? And I had a lot of things to share. So I was posting 2 videos a week for like a whole year, right? And then it got to the point where like I started to get other things that, you know, I was also doing that was starting to become a part of my job. So I had less time. And then gradually I also arrived at a point where I don't feel like there's anything else that I can put out there in that kind of way. Like, I think I've kind of, maybe one day I will have something else, to share again. But yeah, it's been a while since I've had something that I was like, oh, you know what, this would be good for my YouTube channel. Or so I would I want to still put things out there. So at the moment, maybe like these kind of live streams will be a good alternative, because I know there's quite a big group of people on there, but yeah, I don't really have much to to share in that kind of YouTube tutorial form. But like this video here is also on my YouTube, right? So we're streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So kind of that's what it is, but it is what it is. I only got the haircut change before Christmas. Is late here. Hi and bye. Catch you next time. Well, thanks for popping in, Alana. It's so lovely to see you, and thanks for saying hi. I know it's late for you in Australia over there. Hi, Andy. How are you? I only have okay. I need to because I can talk forever. So I'm gonna try and move this over here so that you will only be able to see like a part of me, right? Wait, hang on. Maybe if I bring it over and like pop it this way. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really have a setup at the moment for for this, and I don't know what is better, for these kind of live streams, because also I mean, it took me a little while to figure out like what I want to call this whole thing, and I went with the social hour because like I don't think I'll always have a project that I'm working on. Like sometimes I may just go live and while I'm tidying up my workspace, or I'm still kind of renovating there's still some things that I need to do in my living room, and then I want to repaint my corridor and the kitchen and all of that kind of stuff. So who knows, I might go live while I'm painting my corridor next time. So sometimes it might just be something else. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what's happening. Okay, so I want to add some color to here, and I think we're going to start with these like lighter tones. So we have quite a bit of light colors. Wait, there we go. There's the camera. So it's almost white, but like a little bit off whitish. It doesn't have to be like perfect, right? When we're trying to blend the colors of the paper, it can be quite tricky mixing up the right shade of the colors that are on your paper. So we'll try and get as close to it as we possibly can, but I can't guarantee anything here. The only thing that I can guarantee is that I will try and provide some entertainment for an hour. Okay, so Jimmy, thank you for answering. I just found you and love your personality and deco pastel. Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Very kind. I am quite the yeah, what was I saying about the social hour? I mean, yeah, I guess that ties into my personality in a way as well, because it's called the social hour, aka, oh god, what is she up to now? Or what the hell is she up to now? Partially because like those that know me on a more personal level, or have followed me for quite a while, and so on, will know that that's kind of that's the energy. That's my energy. That's what I do. I I change what I do. I constantly have like new ideas, new things that I want to try, and you know, one day I'll be painting something on a canvas, the next day I'll be painting a furniture piece, and then the day after it'll be the walls, and then um, after that I'll sit here and create tiny little miniature things. So you know, a bit of a jack of all trades situation going on here. And we will add a little touch of brown into this white. So I just have white acrylic paint here, and we will add a touch of brown. So I'll pick up some brown, and first I'm setting it on a separate place on my palette, and then literally I've wiped off most of it here, and so I'm just gonna mix it into my white. And the white that I have here, I mean, don't worry, like I'm not using jam, but this is a jam jar. But inside of the jam jar we have paint. Woohoo! We have white chalk paint from Wilco's. So I'm just mixing that brown in, just like the slightest slightest little bit of brown, just to tone it a little bit. Okay, and then I will scoop some paint up, and I will kind of just bring it over, like if you look here, I will just bring it over. No, wait, where are we looking here? So I bring it close to that petal, right, which is the color that I'm trying to get close to, and just move it around and see how well it matches. And to be fair, like it matches pretty well. So we'll leave it at that. We'll just use that for now. Again, when you're mixing paints like that, what you need to be aware of is the color that you're mixing on your palette. Once it dries, it may change the tone slightly, right? Because like a wet paint usually has a slightly different tint to it than dry paint. And depending on the brand of the paint that you're using and the colors and all of that, it may be different, right? So like sometimes your wet paint is going to look a little bit darker than it does dry, and sometimes it'll look lighter than it does dry. So it's one of those things where you won't really know until you start using it, and then let it dry. And but yes, I'll just grab a tiny brush, and I will start kind of stippling my paint over the fiber paste. And then can you see what I'm doing? Probably not. Probably not so much. Hang on. Let's see if I can turn that. If I turn up the light, it's a very overcast day here. And even though I have 2 lights on, it's still not enough. So yeah, we'll just get a little bit of this done today. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow or the day after, who knows, whenever I have the time. And you know, we'll just carry on doing this, because another thing, and that's kind of one of those things that I'm trying to work on, it's a thing that comes with having an ADHD brain, and just being, I guess, like a lot of creative people will be able to relate to it anyways, regardless whether you have ADHD or not. But it's one of those things of like, once you start doing something and you get really engrossed in it, it's really hard to stop, right? And it's like a serious struggle for me. I will go live sometimes for my classes on Patreon, and I get carried away, and then it's like before I know it, it's been 2 hours, and I'm like, oh god, and now I'm exhausted, and now like for the rest of the day, that's it, like I'm done. Because live streams are fun, and I love doing them, but also like if I'm live for more than an hour, I can really feel it. So it's a it's an interesting thing to try and find the balance. So I'm thinking that maybe like if we set the limit of, we'll get whatever we can done in this hour, and then we'll carry on. Maybe it will help me find my balance, and who knows, maybe there's somebody out there that is kind of in a similar position. Maybe we can help each other with the whole finding the balance. Maybe I can help trigger your thinking patterns, or just your thoughts in general, to help you with your more is more brain, if you can relate. Hi Maz, how are you? I tried some miniature walnuts. It was fun, but there are marvelous ones on Insta and YouTube. Ooh, miniature walnuts. I don't think I've ever seen miniature walnuts before. That is interesting. So yeah, we'll be here until 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, I will go, and if I'm not gone at 2 o'clock, you guys need to like scream at me in the comments and be like, "Get out, leave! You have to go." Well, you have the same jars of random chalk paints from DIY stores. Oh yes, I do, and not so much nowadays. Right, because I am lucky and kind of, in a bit of a privileged position where I work with a load of brands that create things for crafty people or artsy people. So I have the privilege of having a lot of artsy, craftsy supplies now. But yeah, when I was first starting out, right, Mod Podge napkins, occasional rice papers, and scrapbook papers, any other papers, printed papers, whatever else was my go-to. And I guess I'm in a place now where I don't necessarily, like, obviously I'm still very much like, my heart is in Decoupage Queen. Those of you that know me or have followed me, I work for Decoupage Queen, and I freaking, the rice papers, my passion. But in other senses, I'm kind of trying to step away from being exclusive, I guess, with brands in that kind of sense, so that I can go back to using my PVA glue and create whatever, something out of nothing, because that was like that's when I feel the most connected to what I'm doing, is when I'm using when I'm not thinking about, oh, I have this product that I haven't tried yet, or I have this thing, and then I feel guilty, and it's a whole thing. Okay, what else? Hi Karishma, how are you? Dina, have to hop off for work. We'll check back for replay later today. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. And you too, Dina. I know that you probably have hopped off already. But when you watch the replay, I hope that your work day went well, and I hope that you had a yeah. And now that you're watching replay, this is for future Dina. Now that you're watching replay, hi again. I struggle to juggle life with crafting time. Oh, Marcia, same. I can relate to that so much. Funny because I am again very privileged and very lucky um to be able to call crafting and all of this like creative stuff to this is my job now. But once like your hobby, right, once was what started out as a hobby becomes your job, um there's a lot more that starts going into it, right? There's the whole admin side of things, and there's the whole, other stuff that needs to be taken care of. And over the past, I want to say year and a half, I have like really struggled with getting back into or having that constant creative flow and creative drive of just making things. And yeah, it's like it's been a constant stop and go, and so yeah. Thanks for tuning in. And hopefully, maybe we will all get to see how this works out. On a different note, and I know I've already posted about this on Instagram and in my post, and I added into the description as well, but I'm gonna say about it again. So those of you that want to be notified of like any live streams or any other kind of like more it really like big announcements or anything like that I may be able to share, or when I go live or whatnot, I set up a Telegram account. Oh, where is it? God. Okay, hang on. Linktree will have it. I always like I have all of these links and I don't know where to find them. I set up a Telegram account, and if you're not familiar with Telegram, it's basically a bit like Messenger or more like WhatsApp, I guess. More like WhatsApp, where you can message people and all of that. So it's an app that you can download to your phone, and if you just set up an account and then follow the link. Oh no, having trouble connecting. What? Okay, never mind. Yeah, so you can set up an account there, and then if you follow that link that I just posted into the comments, it will take you to my Telegram notifications channel, and if you subscribe to it, basically the app is going to send you a notification anytime that I post a message in there. And I promise there won't be no, I'm not going to be spamming you with anything, or anything like that, but it's supposed to be more reliable than Facebook, than Instagram, YouTube, because we all know how those work, right? When you say that you're interested in an event and then it doesn't notify you. We've all been there, right? And So that's kind of where I'm gonna just say that if you're interested in watching me live, if you're around, I'll be live in like 15 minutes or so. And that's kind of, again, one of those things that I've been thinking about, how am I going to integrate doing things like that, or getting back to doing like live streams or anything like that back into my life, when I have the way that my schedule works and the way that my life is at the moment. It's a real struggle to be for me to be able to say that, oh, I'll be live every Wednesday at this time, because again, I have I'm a single parent now with a child, who, you know, has holidays, school holidays. And you know, there's obviously illnesses and things like that that happen, and life gets in the way. So rather than me saying that, oh, I'll be live every Wednesday at this time, I would like to reserve that, like that I'll go live whenever I can. And then the best thing that I can do is just send out a notification. If you're around, then come and hang out. And then obviously, if not, then if you're interested, you can watch the replay. But yeah, that's kind of where we are. And hi, Nancy. Hi, Debbie. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Oh, thank you. It's looking good. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if you can see much of a difference now, but so I applied a coat of the like this off-whitish color over all of our fiber paste, and there's a few spots where I kind of extended some of the drips from the fiber paste just with paint again, because in a few spots here they're not long enough for my liking. Oh my god, I'm like not facing the camera at all, sorry. What? Here we are. So kind of like this. Now we're going to mix up. I want to add some of this like blue color in some places. So for blue, we're gonna use, I think, out of all of the paints that I have around, we'll start with Mana Blue Finnebars Impasto, and we will mix in a bit of this darker blue, indigo blue from Pentat, and then we'll see what shade we end up with. We might need to like tone it down with a little bit of brown or gray. Not gray, black. To get like a closer shade, because like this is a very almost like a vintage, I don't know, not vintage, but a very muted blue in here. You probably can't even see it really that well on the screen. After watching you, I need to start packing for a weekend in London for my birthday and a craft fair. Oh my goodness, Marcia, that sounds so fun. So fun. What is it? Is the craft fair in London as well? That sounds so fun. I hope that you're gonna have the best time, and your birthday weekend as well. So when is your birthday? Happy early birthday or late birthday if it was already. I hope that your birthday is going to be or was amazing. Let me know. Let me know. We're not going to be asking no inappropriate questions over here, you know, about so how well did you turn? No, we don't need to. We don't need to get into those kind of unimportant details. Am I right? Am I right? Hi, okay. That's okay. It was a bit of an impromptu live stream. Plus, it's very early for you in the US, so you know it's okay. We'll forgive you this time, but you know, don't do that again. Mm-mm. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Hi, Cynthia. Just joined the Telegram. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. So yeah, you will get notifications from now on. We need to add some. Yeah. Okay, that is not. That's not dark enough. So we will add more indigo blue into here. Carry on mixing it. Alexandra Palace. I don't know where that is. I'm so sorry. I know I've been in UK for a long time now. Oh God. In 3. Wait. This year it's gonna be 14 years since I moved to UK. Add 2 more years. In 2 years, I would have lived half of my life in UK. I was 16 in I was 16 when I moved here. And oh God. Why did I get into this? That's depressing. Oh, 53. That's a lovely age. Happy 53rd birthday on Saturday for you, Marcia. I would sing you the happy birthday song, but I don't know how Facebook and YouTube will respond to that, because you know how they can be funny sometimes about people singing songs. Oh my goodness, like they will copyright claim you for no reason, because it's primarily it's they use bots, right, for it, for copyright claims. And we had, funny story, we had a copyright claim come through over, I think it was from one of Decoupage Queen's live streams. It was when Leanne was live, and a copyright claim came through. They were claiming that Leanne had classical music in the background, and like at no point, and I watched the live stream back, at no point there was no classical music, but they tell you like which parts of the video they think that music is playing. And according to them, every time Leanne used a heat gun to dry her project, she was actually playing classical music. But it's okay if that happens to you. Just know you can dispute it, and most of the time they will put things right. In case if you ever stumble upon, encounter this kind of issue, yeah, just letting you know, random information that nobody asked for. Okay, this is a very different shade. What do I need in here? I think I need a little bit of like ultramarine. Hang on, what else do I have? Not ultra. No, I think I need like a touch of violet in here. I think it needs to be a little bit more. Oh, okay, we need to mix this up. Okay, we have 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. So we're gonna be. That's gonna be it for for today. 2 o'clock. I'm getting off. And we're gonna carry on this project whenever I have the time again. A little late, but still here I am. Hi, Irma, how are you? Mary, how are you? Good afternoon. That's okay. That's okay. No apology necessary. I'm here. I can't say I'm here every day. because I'm probably not going to be here every day, but I'm going to be here as much as I possibly can, because I miss you guys. I miss this. I really, I miss hanging out with you peeps and just doing whatever the heck I want. That happened to me. Absolutely no music, partially muted. Yeah, they will do that. They will do that. Okay. A little bit more violet. See, that's the difficult part about what do you call it? Oh my god, why can I can think of the word in Russian, but I can't think of the word in English. Like paint, blending paper with paint, right, with color. It can take a while to get the right shade, or a shade that is going to be kind of close enough, right? I think at this point, if we just lighten it up a touch, and I'll just scoop up a bit of this same off-whitish that we used earlier, just mix it up. I think we may be getting there. We may be getting there. So yeah. Close enough. If it don't look good, we will then adjust it as we start going. Sometimes you just have to, get started, get going, start stippling it on. I need some paintbrushes. Need a paintbrush. We'll start stippling it on, and then we will figure it out, what else we need. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna start adding it over some places where I feel like there may be some blue underneath, because at this point, like, I can't really see all that much. I'll stipple it over in some spots. So anyways, before we finish up, and before it's going to be time for me to go again, I don't want to. What are you up to today? So once we're done with this live stream, what are your plans for the rest of the day? If you don't mind me being a bit nosy, let me know. I want to know. My plans are, I'm going to get off of the live stream, and then I'm gonna tidy up my kitchen, because that's still on the to-do list, because I need to put away the dishes. I have a load of dishes on the side that need to be put into the dishwasher, and then I need to fold the clothes upstairs. And what else? Oh yes, I watered that plant over there just when we started, but there's a couple more here in my living room that could do with a little drink. Don't want to be rude and just let my plants die off. I didn't grow them all of these years just for me to forget that they exist, and then pass away from thirst. That would be not very nice. So I think basically what's happening here with the whole blending situation is that we're just gonna go, like, if I'm being honest, I haven't done like rice paper blending or blending with color in so long at this point. I can't say that this is my favorite thing to do, but I really need to get some practice in and get back to it. And yeah, I'm a little bit out of practice with this. So as I'm kind of trying to relearn, not relearn, okay, that may not be the right way to put it. Like as I'm trying to kind of remember the best way to do it and all of that kind of stuff. If you don't know how to do it, maybe you can pick up some tips from me here. So I'm kind of going over some parts, I'm stippling over others, just trying to blend in the color and make it almost like flow. And then like, don't worry, because I know like at the moment right now that I've started adding blue, it's it kind of looks a little bit all over the place, right? But again, we will be going back over it with some of that off-whitish, which I am going to, you know what, because I'm not gonna, like, literally this is when I get off the live stream, I'm not doing any more, I'm not allowed to. So what I might do, so that I don't have to remix these colors tomorrow or whenever, what I might do is add some what is it called, I know, like what is it called, why don't I have it? Oh, I don't have it, I gave it away, I gave it to a friend. The medium that slows down the drying time for paint. I don't think I have any other one apart from, I think the closest thing that I have at the moment is liquid color fluid medium from Finnabar. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour some of it into my paint, into the paints that I just mixed up, mix them all together, and then cover the whole palette with cling film. And then that should hopefully slow down the drying process. Like, this is not a product that is specifically or necessarily designed for that purpose, but it's going to add liquid into it, which technically should slow down the drying process, if that makes sense. A late hello from Cape Town, South Africa. First time watching live. Hi, hello, how are you? That's okay, I'll be here again. I'll come back if you I'll post it again. If you don't want to miss any future live streams, or if you want to be notified for any live streams that I'm doing, or any other kind of like important-ish announcements from me, I just posted a link in the comments to my Telegram account, in which, you know, I'm just gonna be, this is exclusively, I promise I'm not gonna be spamming you with anything, but this is going to be where I'm gonna drop a message and say that, hey, I'm gonna go live in, you know, 30 minutes or in 2 hours or whenever, right? Whenever I decide that, okay, at this time I have the time to go live, that's how we're gonna do it. So if you would like to stay up to date, that's the way to do it. Paperwork, housework, and those lampshades from Saturday. Yes, the one is still sitting. I get it. I get it. I don't blame you, honestly. Yeah. I see. Also, for trip and then doing some resin coasters and finishing my kumihimo from yesterday. I'm doing a craft today for motor neuron disease. Hashtag make it March. Oh, that's so interesting. I have no idea what a kumihimo is. So I'll have to look that up. Or if you are me, water. Yeah, or that as well. Extended. There we go. Thank you. Yes, extended. Drying time extender. Thanks. I don't know. Words are difficult sometimes, or a lot of the time. Anywho, so I am adding. I wanna finish the blue. I wanna finish the blue, and then we will say bye bye. I think that, yeah, next time I go live, we're gonna carry on blending this thing. I add in some more color to it. Who knows? It could turn out amazing, or it might turn out like I don't know who's watching me, so I'm not gonna be rude and use rude words, but if you know, you know. It could end up being an amazing piece of artwork, or it could end up being a lesson. Who knows? Who knows? I'm hopeful, though. I'm hopeful. I have to say, I am enjoying this fiber paste, like the look that it's given, the dimensions and all of that stuff. I think it's so fun. It's hella fun. Fun. Oh, shoot. Okay. I hope I won't get a copyright claim for that. Because that's technically that's from an advert, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone. Okay, so why didn't you wake me up? Sue, sign up to my Telegram. Turn. Oh, you don't have a phone. All right. Sign up to the Telegram. Turn on the notifications, and I promise I will try and wake you up with one notification when I go live. Right now, hi. Okay, we are coming. 2 minutes. So, here's what we where we are at the moment. At this stage, I mean, it could go either way. It could end up being a masterpiece. It could end up being an experiment, or a lesson, rather. But you know what? How will we know? We will never know. Oh, okay, Sue. Right, you need to change your notification tone for it, so that it's not just like a little blip, but it needs to be like a tune, so that you wake up next time. But yes, so oh, thanks, Wendy. Thank you. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope that you had a fun hangout hour. I know I did. This was like, why is my nose red? Is it the light? I think it's the light that's making me, like, the color of my t-shirt is like, or is it actually red? I don't know, but I swear I'm not crying over here. So yeah, tune in next time. Again, sign up for notifications if you care, if you want to. Other than that, I will catch you next time. Bye.